Так, ну что ж, давайте продолжим. Так, продолжим. Так что да. Так, ага.
The world is a vast and ancient place. On a certain scale, all life
Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely perished in the war of funerary flame.
Am I missing something then? 'Cause the stories say that the moon goddesses were you're right!
Why do their birthplaces differ? What's the difference between the two generations?
Also, remember what Sandrone said? Her scans detected 4 moons.
Technically, the result of the scan means that 4 moon marrows were detected and in other words, this piece of information alone isn't enough for us to know how Miss...
Yep. We have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead or alive.
But at least she's trying her best to get back to us.
Yeah. She's a tough cookie. And a sore loser, too. We have to trust that she'll find a way. As much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating doTore in a straight-up fight. That maniac is going to devour everything in his path until he reaches us. I'll be frank. Our only hope of defeating this false god is with a... And I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked, but...
We're not giving up on saving her, whether she can defeat doTore or not.
Right. Don't worry, Miss Sandrone. We're all...
No one's trying to argue that we can only justify saving our...
So...
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the gang! And you...
Yes, I know. You don't need to labor the point. I knew that the moment anyway. As for how we get Columbina back, I'd probably get there if I could continue my calculations, but the problem is...
Computing power? You mean you need more energy?
No, the issue isn't energy, it's processing power. There's so much data to get through.
That's a tricky problem.
René de Petrichor of the Nazissenkreuz Ordo once foretold the fate of the world. However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from my... Ugh, this is so annoying. If I'd known we'd run into a bottleneck like this... Well, no, the design bureaus...
Oh, what do we do then?
You don't get it, do you? I'm trying and I need accurate results, not vague prophecies. Where the heck am I? Anyway... Time to shelve the discussion on technical difficulties.
Either way, we've done what we can. Rest well, everyone.
Hat guy? Is he hinting that we should...
Let's go somewhere a little more private. You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right?
Yeah, she mentioned she was planning to...
Things aren't looking good for Notcry. She's gone to spread the word so that Sumeru, from what I know of doTore, there are 2 possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is, he wants to see he'll easily devour everything eventually. So I guess the first false god he made was me. Now it's his turn. Even though my records were erased from... He once told me that becoming a god was like turning yourself into a hungry wolf. He's always wanted to get his greedy hands on divine in the desert of Sumeru. There is a chessboard built by King Deshret, also known as Al-Ahmar. But creating games and setting rules, gods do that. Now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. Either way, Dory will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali, and the 7 will have some recourse available. If nothing else, their protection should keep the rest of the world from this. So on the bright side, even if Notcry is doomed, your friend's another name.
That's good to know. But I'm not
There's a word for people who refuse to let...
Maybe it sounds greedy to you, and probably naive too. Battles are fleeting, but the will to fight is a long-term commitment.
Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? No one is born to be a Sith. I mean, who's gonna...
Don't take this the wrong way, but doTore said something similar to me.
Not necessarily. It's less about belief.
You look kinda worried.
If your arch-nemesis was about to achieve their ultimate goal,
That's true. Dotorre is about to become an omniscient, omnipotent. Still, you're calmer than I expected.
obviously, I have to admit that my past self was a reckless fool who misunderstood not only the point, and as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not gonna get it by acting alone. Too bad it never taught me any other virtues, though.
So, what's your plan?
I'll get to that. First, tell me,
Just like Paimon said.
how much do you trust her? This is a serious question. Think.
Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own values, and she's helped us a lot. If nothing else, I see no reason not to trust her.
If you say so. In that case, the three of us need to talk. I have some thoughts about her computing problem. It can be solved, but it will.
How much? If I can afford it.
Sometimes your heroism really back. Come on, let's go talk to her.
Miss Androne, traveler.
Hey there.
Paimon's here too! She was just helping them sort through their things.
That was fast. The call only just ended.
Well, you said it was urgent, so we got here as quickly as we could.
Albedo, I have some alchemy questions for you.
I see. Looks like my... If I might ask, what is the end?
I needed to predict the future of the entire world. But I've run into some teething issues since
I see. I'll have a look at it. Still, computing power is the real issue.
About that, it's been sorted.
Oh, with the traveler's help?
Actually, you're not wrong. He found the person with the solution.
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it was him.
Wow! Go Hat Guy!
But where is he? Wasn't he the one who asked Albedo?
Come with me.
Hat Guy? What's...
Hat Guy! Can you hear us? No response. I guess...
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are current. I presume this has something to do with the solution.
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You have a solution?
Would you calm down? Why do you all...
Excuse me? How would you know? You shouldn't be so quick.
Oh, please. It doesn't take that long.
Where does a mere student get that?
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admit.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself.
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out. So,
This world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information. If it's the world...
easier said than done. Only Irminsul can handle that kind of... Wait, is that what you're suggesting? But surely we can't just... plug...
You should be able to tell that I'm...
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though, seems pretty ancient.
Conrian, to be precise. I'm what they would have called a puppet. Puppets need an energy source and processing power. The artisans who built them sought out the materials.
You.
The Traveler and I have talked it over. He's willing to vouch for you. So, I'll allow you to borrow my... It was built using wood from a silver white tree, which makes it a...
Conrian technology and Irminsul wood. Are you sure about this? A puppet without its core will cease functioning completely. And if it's left in that state for too long...
I can put two and two together, yes.
I won't lie to you. This has never been done before.
Doesn't matter.
Did you two actually talk this through?
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, let's give it a shot, shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. But But for whatever reason, I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is currently in use. This is what the core looks like.
A silver-white branch. It certainly matches the legends told about Ermin.
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right?
In theory, he should be fine. As long as we put his core beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try my best to avoid risk and make sure.
I think I know why you called us here now. Someone needs to watch over his...
Correct. He said that the only ones he trusts here are you two, and the Traveler.
He will have our undivided attention.
Aww.
On a more positive note, things are progressing steadily on my end.
The worst case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total loss of function. A core is completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ entirely. But in the end, it turns out the core was more useful to me. Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? If not, then I have already experienced both a past life, and a part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because I've become a real human.
Sanjoni will succeed, won't she?
She will. We all have...
That's right. And I'll protect you all.
Call me Sonnet. You have the same power as Canon.
Sonnet.
Oh, goodness. You recognize me? Well then, what's your name?
Columbina. Columbina
Hyposelenia. What a lovely name.
It was a joint.
Friends? You mean your friend?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted. I apologize.
Do you mean the other two moon goddesses?
Wow, you sure know a lot. Oh, I guess that it's all right. You could say we were too prepared. When did you get here? How long has it been?
I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever.
I see. Are you feeling all right? You look a little unwell.
I can hold out a while longer.
We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice. I'll introduce you. Sisters! I'm back! And look who I've brought with me! It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future.
The pleasure is all mine.
Allow me to introduce you to Columbina Hyposelenia. This is Arya, the goddess of the eternal moon. And this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think
Hello.
Columbina. I apologize for our startled reaction just now.
It's fine.
You seem shy. Don't worry, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Could you tell me where here is? Please. I must...
My dear sis, this is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
What? You're scaring her. No, I'm fine. Please, continue.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens. Until the day that the first descender arrived.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. But we coexisted in peace.
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had...
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught. We wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill. All right. Canon and I wanted to know.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward they would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of the...
Only this was far beyond...
Right. Their rules brought order. I did everything in my power to help the punished escape.
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King, Nibelung...
And so began the War of Funerary Flame.
So, that's the name the world...
Well, who won in the end?
As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won, although it came at a great cost. And the world's original master, the Dragon King...
And what of the moons? Are there still...
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a bygone age. We are prepared...
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been cast beyond the false firm. The eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during the...
So death finally came for us in the end.
Sonnet.
But you're still...
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why I began to disappear. Because
our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but if our moon...
Then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we'd decided to act sooner, rather than argue.
All the more reason not to spend this time in regret and instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help our...
Sorry?
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. And identify secondary process? Scan for moons. Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't changed. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about the moon? Variables. I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would... Wait! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. No one ever said that a moon marrow equals a Initiate secondary process. Scan again, this time filtering out interfering perimeter. moon marrow. I don't care. Why? It says 3 moons still exist in Teyvat, even after excluding the moon marrows. Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, scrap that. Why? Why? What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that the moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the 3
Yes, it would explain a lot, such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power. Oh, it would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave, and why
in the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a way to return.
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place...
So you're saying, if she could return by...
Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave it. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luanatar might be an anchor that she left behind. This could also explain why Luanatar is always by...
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, the question is...
Hello? Listen up! This is extreme... Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form unimaginable to us. I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable in the past. And the clue to what...
Truly amazing. Oh,
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to get back here and fight by our...
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her. But that's not it.
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar...
It's... hard to believe.
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Teyvat. I suppose it's no wonder...
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people who live down in Teyvat.
Have you ever tried?
Of course. Between us, we've tried everything. But no matter...
It's like the center of a whirlpool. Everything ultimately converges here.
In that case, have you tried using any of those pathways?
Sorry? What are those?
They're passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by using Kuva. Or am I the only one who can use those passages? Because part...
Kuvaki.
You don't know? It's a unique kind of elemental energy.
Oh. Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the but there is no difference in the elemental energy.
What?
Could you show us some of this Kuvaki? Hyposelene?
Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Notcry. In the air.
How curious. This Kuvaki certainly did not exist,
let alone influence living creatures. So, how exactly does it affect them anyway?
This is so strange.
Columbina, you're looking for more than...
Yes. If I am to help my friends...
You mean... you...
This sounds extremely... The 3 moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into one goddess...
I know. But I'm...
Even so, let's say we successfully transfer our Nibelung constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our powers. No moon goddess can leave this place alive.
What if... I don't...
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure...
Columbina? What?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think she'd leave us a message? You don't think she'd write it down on a stone tablet?
Seems unlikely. Columbina may not talk a lot, but she thinks deeply about issues like...
Let's review what we know. This is the Columbina who fought alongside us against the Reikir of Solnari. She knows our personalities, our ways of doing things. So, if she wanted to tell us something from a long... Oh. Traveler, you once said that those golden ripples also... What if Columbina left Luanatar here? If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows...
Oh yeah! Like when you peeked into
Nefer, wait! If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rerir's past in Conria was already enough of a strain on my eye. It'll surely blind me. But it's our only chance. This is the only way.
Boss.
We spoke about this once, a long time ago. Do you remember what I said, Yehoda?
But...
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us. I need to know you'll honor our agreement.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't want some
What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with Rerir.
Then at least let me take some precaution. And if you really do lose your sight, I'll visit your...
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go...
As if I could ever scare you.
All right, enough chit-chat.
All done.
Good. Now give me some space. Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Trilunar Authority, Kuva, I think I might know how to get back. Time to go talk it over with...
Have you decided what to do? I hope it's not too dangerous. You really scared me. Come on, let's go find the...
It seems you have reached a decision. I'm all ears. What?
Have you figured it out, Columbina? Tell us. How do you plan to leave this place?
I intend to die here, in this moment.
What? What are you saying? And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. Not a single ray of moonlight. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left for them? You'll...
No, that won't happen.
Come again?
They will find my message. I'm sure.
I'm not following.
It's quite simple, Rick. First, I will leave my soul here.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean you're a divinity?
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so in this very moment. She can resonate with when the time comes. I believe that she can serve as an anchor to pull my soul from here back to the future reality.
Just as gravity connects the world to the moon.
Exactly. In the future, where I came from, the moon has been cast in a similar way. I can feel a connection to the soul fragment I left behind even now.
But how do you just leave your soul here?
On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered this place. Her body is long gone, but her soul and before that, I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul survives here intact, while the power that once corrupted his body has faded away.
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed to imprison divinity and authority, but not the physical body.
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant?
Yes. I shall turn my body into moonlight and pour it. That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future. However, I cannot do this on my strength. I would need your help to do this.
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of you, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked a long and lonesome road. Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Arya's right. Actually, I've always wanted a little sister. Can you imagine how it's been for me? Now, I finally get to be the big sis.
Sonnet.
Kennen?
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request.
Oh, no, please, don't. I was just thinking. You cannot imagine how happy I am to hear of the future world you describe. For the three of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the peace in Teyvat. If your plan can save them, and save Not Cry. Besides, the three of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Canon.
Still, I do have one question.
Certainly.
Why do you cover your eyes?
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it seemed personal.
There was a time I wished to hide my feelings. Seal my heart.
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again. But at the same time, you likely missed. Promise me this, Columbina. When you return to the future, I'm sure that you know this already, given that you long, but that is your true home. Give me your hand, Columbina. Arya, Sonnet, you too.
Okay.
All right.
We once were the song sung for eternity, but now it is you.
We once were the tides in the great river of time, but now
we were the messengers of madness and inspiration. But now
we are souls awaiting the sun. You must return.
Is it?
Yes. We have transferred the authority over all three moons to Columbina. From this moment on, She is the Tri-Lune Goddess, the one and only moon goddess of this world.
Thank you. Thank you, my sisters.
Now go, and do what you believe is right, Columbine.
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the three moons beyond these prison walls. The
I understand.
Sisters, oh, my body. It feels...
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison is...
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every human.
We have one final request. Could you use the three moons' power to send us back into the real world? Now that we have lost our powers, I doubt this. It's just... we would like to spend...
Of course. Sonnet. Don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. Don't forget. I'm so glad to have a big sister like you.
No, I'm okay. I'm not afraid.
It looks like this is goodbye, sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid farewell. May it become the moonlight that keeps Nodcry company. So this is why Nodcry was not always home to Kuva. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land. And only this land. Kuvaki responds to me because and the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul. Oh, power Tri-Lune, eternal moonlight. I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home.
Were we even allowed to see that? Is anyone?
Так, секундочку. Мне нужно отлучиться, так что, как бы, да. Сейчас приду. Так, продолжаем.
Can you still see? How many fingers am I holding up?
I see 2 fingers. And a look of sheer...
Truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Your eyes have glimpsed the very end. Or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Lauma?
Surely you jest, Mr. Flins. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must have realized there is always a great price to pay for witnessing the truth. But it seems that this time,
she chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Though her eyes were always shut, despite being separated by time and space, we're seeing the same possibilities and see.
We still don't even know if she's okay right now.
I'll get you back somehow, Columbina.
Well, based on the information we now have, let's figure out our next.
Thanks to these gentlemen, we have a much clearer picture of the situation with doTERE. The civilian population has been moved to safety, so we no longer need—
Miss Androne, how are the calculations going?
So far, so good. I'll keep seeing how far I can push the system, though.
There's still a long road ahead.
Our plan is clear. Time is short, so let's get—
There's just never enough time, is there? Time is the bane of my existence. All right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Albedo's theory says that elemental energy can dilute the light, but I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Whew.
You seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't get a little flustered when they're completely out of their depth?
You were the very picture of confidence back when you approached that—
Eh, I could have been faking it through that whole meeting for all you know. Who's to say I'm not—
Oh gosh, really? I'm so sorry, I had no—
Still, I was much more in my comfort zone than I am here. At least in Mondstadt, you can cry for help from a cliff top and actually stay— Things have never looked bleaker than they do now. If we don't—
Oh, you think so? Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has faced annihilation many times in the past, but—
Hey, don't give me that. It's not like I'm anyone special.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels have always been—
In that case, this humble human being has a—
I thought you might say that.
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here precisely—
Well, that has—
Of course, of course. Well, the thing is, these elemental Durin's findings from his patrols make it clear that doTERE is constant. It's not realistic to completely stop him encroaching on the— If Miss Sandroni's calculations are correct— Anyway, her calculations suggest that our best hope for victory lies— It's up to us to slow doTERE's advance and buy time for her to—
Are you asking me to help you with building the defense?
No. I'd like you to prepare. When he eventually reaches us, we will have to fight him.
Oh. Can I take it that you're triggering the terms you fought for?
Well, technically those terms were about protecting—
You're cashing in on this much—
Well, yeah. The way things are going, I might not get—
Very well. The mages have heard them. To tell the truth, Alice and I had already discussed how we might help you all.
This is— Wow. Yeah. This is great. Serious?
It's been many long years since I had a chance. Anyway, Knight of Boreas, please accept— Go now. May the angel's blessing deliver you safely to your destination.
You're here. Sandrone! How are things going? Glad you asked. You two are about to become the first people to lay eyes upon my map. Hey! Whatever. Wow! We've never seen something like this. This meter displays the progress of my formula. Currently, it's still making the most. Once it's finished running, I'll deliver it right to your side.
What do you mean, deliver it? Can't you just tell us over the Dodo communication device?
Ugh. You're such a greenhorn. This isn't the kind of formula you solve in— Whatever. We'll be here all day if I start trying to explain it. I'll share the data with you. Nicole's agreed to let me use her information channel, so we just need to use the dodo there. Now you can check in on my progress.
Wow! Look at that! You're amazing, Zandrone!
About time you recognized my genius. Anyway, that's all from me. You should check on the others if you have time. That might sound harsh to you, but close supervision is a common practice. I'm kinda stuck here while the formula's running.
Thankfully, Miss Nicole has come to our aid. Now,
Golden Flame. Yes, that's Nicole's power, based on the latest message from Grandmaster Varka. The situation should be more stable with her assistance.
Albedo! Durin!
Hello there, you two.
Are you well rested?
That's good to hear. As per the plan, Albedo and I, as dotore's energy field expands, it's creeping ever closer.
We fought side by side many times before. I believe this time will be no different.
Traveler, Paimon.
Friends! How's everything?
Fairly well, if I do say so myself.
Ooh, you sound much more serious.
To be honest, I am not usually fond of exercising my full strength. For one thing, I am conserving my strength until the moment of...
Seeing you get into the zone like this really puts Paimon at ease. Huh, Traveler?
I consider it an honor to have your trust. Rest well. I look forward to seeing you both in your...
Yes, Miss Moonchanter? What are you
You always address me in the strangest ways. Lady Moon...
Yes, and? Are I the...
Not as such. It's just that...
Uh-huh. That's my name.
What the point is, I don't add any...
Meaning what?
That... maybe we're on...
Is that how you see it?
Never! Wilma!
Paimon, Traveler.
Just swinging by to check in on you.
Don't worry about me.
And I give my all to ensure our... Ah, yes. Allow me. Hold on. You're both in good shape.
You're welcome. You'll have your work cut out for you in this battle.
Paimon will keep an eye on him. Don't...
I'm glad to hear it. Take good care.
Sure thing!
Here they come. That's quite a hole.
As we expected.
Get ready, everyone! Take your positions and prepare to...
Let's begin.
I'm at the ready.
Waste of time. Your skull.
Be silent.
Close
your eyes. Be silent. Another one. 5. Observe. Fear the dark. Your name on it. Instead, close your eyes.
Your skull! You poor lad. Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels. No more lies.
These creatures cannot stand against us.
I'm a fighting talk. Just don't let your guard down.
That goes without saying. I'm hardly the risk taker in this group.
Excuse me?
burst forth. Moments of birth. Stay back! The story has only just begun! That was easier than I thought. Actually, what do you need? Is it because as...
Leave this place with one heart.
People have always used fire to drive away wild beasts.
Wouldn't a lantern work just as well?
You read my mind, my dear friend. I was just about to say that.
All right then, dear friend. Bring the light!
For the everlasting forest. Forest, protect us.
Water jet!
The deception ends here. Can I the truth?
You're looking well. I trust you've had a good couple of days.
Dotorre.
It's actually a good thing, in my view. If the subjects of my and so, I must we are no longer on the same level. But you are nonetheless worthy of my respect. And in any case, it is only right that the experiment begins. With the marrow of the 3 moons in my hand, behold the false moons fall! Such a simple attack, and you're already struck reverse.
By the frost moon of old.
Can I the truth? The mystery unravels.
That's more like it. Good. Keep it up. I'm still... Did you honestly think that would hit me?
Moves away!
Endrom's bends to me.
Close your eyes.
Forest, protect us. For the everlasting.
No more love. Can I the truth? Speak within.
Observe. Close your eyes.
To dust.
Almost done. By the frost moon of old.
First, like an ant in my palm.
Oh. I've been moved inside another space. And it's sealed off. Looking at the structure of it, it seems like Dotorre intends to trap us here. There's no exit. Our endurance is about to be put to the test.
Moon's remnants fall. Stalling for time. How inefficient. Entropy. And here I thought you dodged that. Good. Keep it up. You cannot face me. Found. With the marrow of the 3 moons in my hand, behold the false horns fall!
Wipe out! Go!
With one heart.
Tell me, where will you try scurrying off to next?
Looks like doTore has opted for a divide and conquer strategy. But we will not allow him to triumph. No, I shall pray for our victory.
Entropy bends to me. That's more like it. Some results of value.
Go!
Good. Keep it up. Did you honestly think that would hit me? Be shackled.
Water jet!
Found you. Moon's remnants fall.
No more love.
How dull. Excellent! You barely managed to touch my level. Be annihilated, that which cannot stand against me.
What's this supposed to be? A knockoff version of the space Columbina got trapped in? There really is no way out. We'll see about that, doTore.
Pathetic. My apologies. I had not intended to take your teammates. Would you have a chance? Obey, and I can release you. An excellent deal, if you ask me. You cannot face me.
Water jet!
You've been working on some little tricks to surprise me with, but it appears that my guess would be that you're trying to bring Columbina back. But then, I always found their friendship to be a curious phenomenon. Speaking of Columbina, I once saw her as like a younger sister. We got along quite amicably, but then one day she suddenly decided she would refuse to take part in any further experiments. To this day, it's such a pity. I could have had a sister, a family.
You're not fit to be family to her.
That I can't deny. So many people, all obsessed with playing out the same time. And then there's you. You had every opportunity to reach the right. But I maintain that I approached you in good faith. So, I will offer you another chance. Will you work with me? You have until I count to 10. 1, 2, 3.
Not in a million.
Oh. What a pleasant...
You're as sick and twisted as ever. Don't fool yourself into thinking anyone's...
Sandrone? But the formula hasn't...
Funnily enough, I was just discussing a collaboration opportunity with the Traveler. And then I said...
Gone to waste?
I said that everyone would get one chance. And you've used yours to mark...
And what makes you...
I was planning on disposing of your little formula after wrapping up more urgent business here. Since you've taken the trouble... Is this your life's work? This piece of trash? Your formula runs too slowly, Sandrone. You put your hope for success on others instead of fighting dirty. That is why you have failed. Now, whom should I slay first? Any volunteers? No one? How nice of you to leave the decision to me. Oh, how unexpected. Sandrone, any last words for me, comrade?
Is there anything you wish for?
Not really. But I've always known what I don't want. Go to hell, dotorre.
No!
And now, you have failed.
Sandrone!
Now you see how fragile mechanical contraptions are. Just a gentle tap, and they fall to pieces. However keen of an inventor Sandrone may have been, her death spelled... Of course, I have to commend her for making it this far. As her colleague, Now, it is time for you to take your My count was interrupted, but the second chance I extended to you still stands. By now, I'm sure you have gained a greater appreciation for the power and authority I wield. Not in the mood to talk? As you wish. I'll change the topic to something more apropos. Sandrone was always like this. Objectively speaking, she had her strengths. It is remarkable how she but her inability to trust was her undoing. Had she allowed someone else to... But regrettably, she was a stubborn fool.
Dotorre, maybe this is news to you, but people can change. Columbina
Change?
You can twist the truth however you want, but I see it clear as day.
Is that how you see me? By this point, what can you hope? It is pointless to fight on. You've already lost.
Wrong. You can't win this, dotorre.
What?
My formula can get us 90% of the way.
It will connect you to Columbina. Then, I will bring the formula's output to the Traveler's side. For the last 10%, do whatever it takes. Just bring the moon down.
The moon will never be yours!
I turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nodcry. My soul, I leave here to inform my future friends. Lastly, I will hide the Trilune Authority within the Frost Moon. And when my body, soul, and authority are reunited, finally...
Columbina!
It's been too long. I'm back. Stay focused on the battle, Traveler.
What a touching reunion. Though I personally find myself repulsed by the sight of weaklings huddled together for war. Now, quite finished patting yourselves on the back. Show me how long before you drown. Did you honestly think that?
Watch out, Columbina! He can manipulate space itself!
I know. Wait for the right moment. We'll strike together.
Moon's remnant. How dull.
Yeah!
Reflex. Enough! Ah, the first. Go! Like an ant in my palm.
could it save the new world? So you'd rather wallow in this rotten, decaying world? Willfully blind. How can you be so satisfied with your fate?
This battle was never about fate. It's about friends, family, and the home you stole from them.
So dull. Only the weak rely on each other for comfort. You shall see. Once I transcend fate, you will be nothing but fodder for my grand experiment!
That will never happen. No, this world is our home.
No, you're doing it wrong. The moon looks like this now.
What are you drawing, children?
The new moon, Mom. It looks different than before, doesn't it? Also... Can I go buy a sugar sculpture today?
All right. I suppose today is a special day after all. Almost like...
Extra, extra! Get the latest Nasha post-disaster report! Nasha Town reborn, but the voyage begins today. The future looks bright, thanks.
I knew things would be different, but I didn't think that.
They say a new moon goddess has been born.
A new moon goddess? Who's...
I guess so. I'm not too clued up on the details. As far as I'm concerned... Hey, since we've come all this way, shall we...
Are you a convert now? Or...
Oh, come on. What does it matter? After everything we've all just been through?
Come on! We gotta get there early, or the—
Shh, keep it down.
Why is it so noisy outside? It's okay. Hi, Mom. What about you? Did you rest well? Still winding down from everything that's happened? Or are you wondering how our friends are doing? Okay, if you say so. But don't— what we just went through was a lot. Lunatar disappeared after Columbina came back. Apparently, still... Paimon... Anyway, you did great. So did So, chin up, Traveler. You should be proud of yourself. Hey! Don't poke fun. Paimon didn't think you'd mention it. You have no idea how anxious Paimon was. She was worried sick. Well, if you really want to show Paimon you're sorry, you're gonna need to make it up. Okay. Paimon's... Huh? Oh, hey there, Traveler and Paimon. Good morning. Morning, Yehuda. Here for some breakfast? Oh, I've already eaten. Just need some water. I was... Careful there, Paimon. Too much food will make you drowsy. Yeah, she'd probably be saying that to Aino. True. You know, well, nothing like a region-wide calamity. Try telling Boss Neff that. She's not exactly... Really? But if she's so pessimistic... probably 'cause... I think things will work out, though. Paimon's with you on that one. And... All right. Everyone's been rebuilding these last... Life's slowly returning back to normal. Were you about to head out? Yeah. We were gonna take a stroll around the square. Sounds good.
Please accept today's boon.
Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her?
Hello there. Would you like a feast of the moon, along with some...
So, what's new, Anefa? It was only a few days... And Aino too? What are you talking about, Paimon? We're just here to...
In the wake of the disaster, it's all hands on deck. At times like these, the smallest good deed can inspire others and help them through...
And we're using eggs and heating tubes to... Anefa! Did you hear that?
That's because it's true, I know. Proposal. If you can resist eating today...
No way! Well, that proposal got shot down. I need something to get me through the hard times. Mom!
Yes, dear.
Excuse me. Could I take a photo with... She helped us get safely out of Notcry, and she helped us get back home, too.
Of course she is. And since I'm the wit...
But you stole my snacks, though.
Oops.
Shall we move to the open space near the center? The view there is better.
Thank you.
Aren't you the better pick for this job, Flint's?
You underestimate yourself yet again.
Not at all. I rarely come by Nasha Town. I don't know any of the big shots here.
All in good time. Socializing.
But you're much further ahead on that road, aren't you?
You're not seeing the full picture. You know the truth now. There is no question about it. The Lightkeeper...
You say it like you wouldn't make the cut.
I am most flattered that you think I would. Sigh a little less, Master Ilua, and have more. That is precisely why Starshina and Nikita felt safe delegating such important...
I'm sure we all also agree that we would sooner die of dehydration than...
My apologies.
Whatever. I'll take the job. By the way...
Oh, it's quite the who's who of Notcry. There's the Moon Chanter of the front. I'm sure you will find speaking with...
If you say so. I've never done this work before, so... But I'll do it. Not only is it
an admirable attitude to take. We have the chance to band together.
Yeah. You're right.
Quite a few familiar faces have arrived.
You seem well rested.
I know no one's asked, but I'm sure you all want to know, so let me just say, well, great, but not perfect. Starting to...
I'm sure you had a sneaky swig or two.
Wait, how'd you find out?
I'm sure you must be missing...
Yeah, you could say that again. Every time, honestly, once things are wrapped up.
Hey, looks like someone's taking the stage.
Can everyone see okay? Anyone need a boost?
I'll just listen.
You're taking this pretty seriously.
Well, it's not every day that I get the chance to see how people speak.
Soak it up like a sponge. I'll make sure you get a chance to practice for yourself later down the line.
Mr. Varka, are you forgetting that I'm...
I can knight you. Any particular time...
Is he joking?
You'll have to figure this one out for yourself.
It is my honor to host the opening ceremony for the League.
Could this person also have been pushed onto the big stage by the real big...
We come here today, having weathered the trials and hardships of yesterday.
All right, here we go. Uh-oh, looks like Aino's off in...
Come on, get this...
Nodcry is our home, the land we rely on for survival. And as we chart a course for the future,
Looks like we'll have more opportunities to travel and...
I'm sure you'll cope, Lady Moonchanter, given how fleet... Unfortunately, I suspect I'll be too busy at the curatorium to act...
That'll be all right. I'll just check your sketch.
You...
I thought you'd approve. Aren't you forever
That's a bold statement.
Columbina's return has brought joy to all who care about. As for the Frost Moon Scions, we are it is up to us to make our home a more livable place.
I like the word try. It's nice and...
You don't see a bright...
I'm just not as optimistic. The Frost Moon Scions should count themselves lucky that they have a... But Nodcry's a big place, with all kinds of people.
Well, that's where you... Unless... The curatorium is...
For now, yes. And that won't change.
What would make it worth your while?
Getting out more than I put in. Right now, I'd barely break even. But
then maybe it's worth a try.
All right, you can stop now.
You'd be very...
Hey, you two! Congrats on all your hard work!
Nefer was trying to dissuade me from adding to her employees' workload.
Sorry, what?
Your conversations are always... Would you two care to join me for some tea before heading to your next destination?
Nicole? Wait, where are you?
Sadly not. I'm otherwise occupied right now. If it's any consolation, let me say that how things appear on the surface is perhaps you'll feel better if you focus on the fact you have a special line of
Okay?
No, or not yet, anyway.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Not for the time being. Just think of this as a general check-in to make sure this...
You could have just said so. Still, the best friendships are built through face-to... It's never gonna stop being weird having tea with you when you're not there.
All right, fair point. I'll bear that in mind.
Yeah. Any update on that
Alice just informed me that they had their work cut out for them. And now the disruption caused by this disaster has made Tevat easier. She plans to wait for things to stabilize, then reschedule her. As for me, I agree with Hat Guy's perspective. This is a time when we have to remain vigilant and ensure that the embers of chaos are not I did notice that the energy in Nodcry changed somewhat after the war. It looks like I'll have to just doing my duty. It's more or less... Of course. To give you the full picture, I'd have to start with the... Never mind. Paimon's right. Showing off my knowledge would be... By the way, you did receive the gifts from the Hexen Circle. They're quite similar to the protective talisman that Alice gave Dory.
Oh! So that's what kept our friends...
Indeed. We went to great lengths to make sure they were invisible. I'm so happy they came in handy. Anyway, I'll contact you if anything else crops. Oh, my angelic instinct. You should head to the docks next. Your friends are about to board their
You're here.
You're here too, Hat Guy. Are you heading back to—
No. I'm bound for Sumeru, and she for Fontaine. We just happened to cross paths at the harbor. Everything seems fine. Sandrone may have an abominable temper, but she's always been very—
You always speak as if you know us inside out, Mr. Hat.
Maybe I'm just a good judge of character.
I certainly hope that's all there is to. Regardless, you have been a significant help in this matter.
I didn't do anything special. Sandrone's the one who completed a seemingly impossible formula and turned the tide of the entire battle.
Even we were unaware that Sandrone had hidden the real formula, and she managed to fool doTore into thinking the formula was running in her system.
She probably realized that she didn't have the strength to stop doTore. But this... She always worked like...
Well, that's why I'm traveling to Fontaine. She made a request of me long ago, and the time has come. She said that should she ever fail in a mission, she'd like me to deliver her core and Polonia's to the She also mentioned that she had made arrangements for people. Some of her personal effects, such as her notes, were left to me. I've decided to take them. However, there is one book among them that I'd like to leave in your care. I'll have someone deliver it. No. I was specifically warned not to tell her. This is her last wish, and I will abide by it. I can only hope so, but none of us here— I bade farewell to Columbina earlier today, as she spent a long time—
Oh, is she alright?
Sandrone's passing has left a great wound in all of— but Columbina surprised me. She never used to act like this. Clearly, she has grown. After these recent events, the Snezhnaya now realizes that the arrest warrant for Columbina was just a ploy by doTore. I shall return to Nodcry to see her as soon as I find the time. I hope that from Columbina, Hyposelenia's journey is only— My ship is here. Traveler, Paimon, we shall meet again.
What are you still bumming around for? Isn't Columbina— I thought today was the day you'd agreed with her to go find out the truth about— You're afraid you won't like the truth when you see it. Well, this is new.
Don't say that! Wouldn't you be if you—
Fair point. But I'd say I have more experience. They say blood's thicker than water. No matter what the truth turns out to be, they will stick by you and support. Finding the truth is important. But more important, at least, that's the life lesson I've learned from my experience. Grappling with the truth. What? Now that doTore's dead and gone? Maybe I regret not getting to end his life with my own hands. Or maybe it's some— Either way, I'm going back to Sumeru. Lesser Lord Kusanali is gonna need help. You should continue with your journey, as you've always done.
So, what should we do now? If you want to explore a bit more— After all, when Columbina said she knew where your ship was hidden, Paimon promised it hasn't been all that long since we were last apart, sure. Ain't no biggie. Paimon's sure you'd prefer to digest the news about— But, no matter what you see, if you can't make sense of something, let's give it some thought together. And glad to hear it. Feel better now? Alrighty. Next up. Columbina, we're here! Can't quite believe we're meeting out here. We've gotten used to walking over to Silver Moon Hall.
Well, you're still— It's just, now that it's all over, I've decided to make some changes. Try and— The older generation are still timid around me. They don't dare get too close. And they bow their heads when I walk, but things are much better with the children. I see more curiosity in their eyes. Hopefully, by the time the next Moon Prayer night comes around, I can enjoy the festival with them as myself.
You'll do fine, Columbina. Paimon's sure they'll really—
You really think so? When we first met...
We were just starting out then, come on!
I'm only teasing. I know that I have you to thank for pulling me back down to solid ground. It feels good to finally stand firm on the earth where I was born.
Oh, that's great!
Thank you. I'll make sure not to lose it this time. Well then, are you ready?
Lumine, what happened to our space? It's time to learn the truth. Ready as I'll ever.
Good. Then let me open the way for you.
Where does this lead?
To our shared destination.
Huh?
Do you remember me telling you about my missing prologue back when we just met? But while I was inside the moon's reflection, I realized that my prologue was the story of the time before I was born. Was in fact the story of my... But when I obtained the Trilunar Authority and returned to our present reality...
So you mean...
Yes, your spaceship. All this time, it has been hidden on the Frost Moon, which lay beyond the sky. The great ruler of the firmament.
Wait, them? Why would they do that?
I don't know. Perhaps your ship contains something that is incompatible with Teyvat. Oh, did I pick a bad time to say this? Maybe I should have waited until you were on the moon. With no...
That would have been kind of mean, you know.
Take me there.
Oh?
Whatever is hiding in that ship, it belongs to... No one else has the right to decide whether I should or shouldn't know about it. Not even the Heavenly
Very well. Then let's go.
You two take care, alright?
Rest assured, Paimon. Thinking about the story that we'll find hidden on...
Yes. And no.
Stories like that don't exist.
You don't believe in happy endings?
I don't believe in endings.
Where am I?
This is the pathway I built between Teyvat and the Frost Moon. The moon is very far away from us, so it could be a long journey. After I obtained the Trilunar Authority, I unwittingly saw past events from many of my friends' lives. One was Lauma. She was so young when they chose her to be the Moon Chanter. From then on, the Frost Moon Scions looked to her to bring messages from their goddess. But, for better or worse, I had left Hisi Island before she was ever born. It was not until much, much later that she met me.
I think it's for the best. Because of the way things turned out, you had the opportunity to become friends.
You're right. In that sense, I think we were both very lucky. Oh, and about that mage, Nicole. I only recently learned that she has lived in Teyvat since the time of the Three Moon Sisters. The Moon Goddesses always had a good relationship with the angels. I suppose our friendship continues that tradition. And then there's Sandrone. I never knew that much about her, beyond the fact that she was created by someone called the Lord Artificer. She, too, suffered for a long time before joining the Fatui. How I wish I could talk to her again, even if only to hear her say nasty things to me. So, I saw your sibling's story. I'm afraid I didn't see much. It seems that she rarely came to the surface, where the moonlight shines. But I did notice that back when you first set out on your journey, she would often appear nearby, gazing at you from afar with a guilty look in her eyes.
Lumine.
Let us speak no more of the past. I probably shouldn't reveal so much about my friends. It's not my place. Let the moonlight carry us forth. We are very close now. After this, I'd like to bring some kuhenki to the moon as well. If they're willing, of course.
What about your other friends? Will you bring them to visit too?
Certainly. But I'll need to tidy the place up first. This home hasn't received any guests in a long, long time. I remember writing something similar with you on Moon Prayer Night. I believe it was called...
Dodoko's Whirligig.
Yes, that was it. You asked me if I was afraid to return to the moon, and I said that I was. The idea that I had gained something precious, only to lose it so quickly. That frightened me. But I'm not afraid anymore. Besides, this time, we're traveling together. We're here. Over there.
Our spaceship.
It's huge. I suppose that the moon is the only place one could hide it. It'll be all right.
Huh?
The way you feel in this moment, I went through it too. On Moon Prayer Night, solitude for me once meant living a life. But that night, solitude meant throwing away.
Columbina.
Go. Retrieve the part of your life that was once lost. Trust me, you will lose nothing by doing so. Look, Teyvat is right there. All of our friends are down there.
You're right. Thanks, Columbina.
Finished?
Yeah. Why did you take your eye mask off?
Well, since my return. Besides, I've always wondered how Tevat looks from...
And what do you think?
It's beautiful. I could spend a whole day here just gazing at... What about you? What do you think of the truth you found? I haven't looked at another person's expression in a long time, but...
Keep this up, and it won't be long before you give Nephra a run for her money.
Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm much more used to sensing what's going on around...
I read the spaceship's flight log. I always assumed that this was my first time in Tevat. I thought that Lumine and I... But the logs show that our spaceship flew over the skies of Tevat.
Flew over? So you didn't land?
No. The ship barely came to a stop. After that, it continued traveling through space for a long time. Some of the data is correct. It was only after that that the ship made a forced landing. When Lumine found me, she came from outside the ship. Could this mean that she left the ship long before I did? Maybe even...
Are you alright?
Yes, I can feel that the truth is coming together. I remember Lumine telling me that when she first arrived in Conria. So this might be something that even she doesn't know.
Here, I made some space for you. Your mind must be racing.
Oh, wait, there's one more.
What is it?
Wait here a moment. Hey, Columbina.
Is that a new outfit?
An old one, technically. It's been in a cabinet inside the ship this whole time. It's a matching pair with Lumine's. She always liked this set more.
Huh. I don't think there's a huge...
Really?
Yes. It's still the same you. Traveler, do you consider Tevat your...
Home is... wherever Lumine is. Yes.
Would you change your answer if Tevat changed appearance? I mean, if the truth about Tevat turned out to be different...
I don't know. The truth is not what matters most to me about...
When I was first born, I longed for a home. And when you get something before you're mature enough to understand the world, I thought that a home was a transaction. You give me what I want, and I'll do... But you and your friends taught me what a true home should look like.
That's because your friendship matters to...
In the past, but after journeying to the distant past where the story began, Now, I am glad that I made that choice.
I'm sure your friends are just as glad.
In fact, I intend to make the same choice today as I did back then.
What do you mean?
Well, I've given the Eternal Moon's Marrow to Lauma, and the Iridescent Moon's Marrow to and now, I shall return my Kuvagi to Nodcry again. That it
Wait! But what about your
I won't. Not this time. The Frost Moon has now entered the Fall Sky, and I am the Tri-Lune Goddess. I am only returning to Nodcry the part of me that it needs. I am giving what I... Oh, and I have something for you.
For me?
Yes. Come closer.
What was that?
I lifted some of the restrictions this world placed on you. I trust this will help in your future.
My power. It feels like it's grown. I can use the elements. Thank you. This...
You're welcome. I see you as family. And after everything you've done... Here. This flower is for you.
Isn't this a moon prayer blossom?
Yes. Don't worry. You will never see these. I'm finally discovering the joy of giving.
Hey, better late than never. What are you thinking about now?
Why don't you take a guess? You get...
I don't think I'll get it in one guess. But I'm sure it's a...
That's kind of a sneaky answer. Down into that. The moon seems so far away. I've put on the moon. Everything feels so close. The haze that once enshrouded the skies has finally been dispersed. I don't have a lot of luggage, but I...
Well, what's next?
Next? To start with, I want to stay here just a little long. After that, let's return home.
These clothes bring back so many memories.
The journey goes on. For you, like I said, this is not the end. I don't believe there has to be an ending. There's Regrator, the Rooster, and between them, they control a lot of what happens in Snezhnaya. I noticed that the Rooster and Regrator often appear, but I wasn't particularly interested, so I tended to keep my distance. Now that I think of... Oh, is that your next... Most people would probably tell you to pack some warm clothes. But in fact, it is home to quite a wondrous heat source. I think that I sensed the energy it gave off as I was passing. I also recommend the Korolievsky troupe in Snezhnograd. They give performances quite regularly, and entry was free for Harbinger. Ice cold and sharp. That's just the impression that Tsaritsa gives. In fact, I don't think the people of... Maybe that's because the Tsaritsa herself has never acknowledged nor accepted that power. Once things settle down in Notcry, I'd like to explore the world beyond Schnit. You've told me so many stories about the other places you've been to, and all the... It would also help me learn more about the journey that has made you into the person you are today. Okay. As you continue on your journey, it shall cast down its true moonlight. Connect...
To Jean, acting Grand Master. This preamble is such a pain to write. It's probably high time we got rid of this acting business. I trust that Dern has updated you all on recent events. The good news is, we managed to come together and put a stop to the Doctor's evil scheme. As for the Fatui, not counting the Damselette, aka the Moon Goddess, we found ourselves allied in this instance with both the Knave, and as ever, we find ourselves better off for making friends in a short while. Wait, how am I meant to surprise everyone if I tell them in the letter that I'm heading home? Okay, got it. I will begin sending the expeditionary team back home in waves. I hope they won't gloss over the details of my many heroic deeds. I think of Mondstadt daily. Please give everyone my P.S. The honorary knight went above and beyond this time. Are there any other honors we can give him? I'll leave it with you. P.P.S. Please be extra nice to Klee for the foreseeable future. I cashed in on the last favor that the Hexen Circle... Whew. And that, as they say, is all she wrote. And with the moon shining down brighter than ever, I think everyone is gonna sleep well.
Так, ну что ж, сюжетка, я так понял, закончилась. Да. Ну что ж. В принципе, сюжетка понравилась. По факту, дальше уже сюжетка, ну, можно сказать, не основная будет. А уже там ивенты, блять, там побочные фигня и так далее. Так что, ну, в принципе, как говорится, в принципе, все равно норм, в принципе, сюжетка. Как, в принципе, как и всегда. Мне, в принципе, без разницы. Сюжетка как сюжетка. Так что, давайте заканчивать. Я не знаю, где мы увидимся. Ну, может быть, увидимся в той игре, которой я не очень-то хочу в нее играть, конечно. Ну, может, и поменяю свое мнение, конечно, ну, так что как бы все может быть. Я бы ее мог сейчас бы записать, но все-таки я хочу отдохнуть, это раз и так далее. Может быть, скорее всего, да, завтра я буду ее записывать. Ну и стримить тоже. Так что увидимся, скорее всего, как там, Аркнайт, Энфилд, или как он там, блять. Ну, короче, там увидимся. Так что, да, всем пока-пока.